going on, Mohawk? I'm Andy Hall.
And I'm Steve Turner.
Welcome to Hamilton Sports Desk. Today we're going to start things off with some basketball news. The 2012 OCAA All-Star Basketball Games were played this past weekend at Centennial College in Scarborough. In the women's game, Mohawk's Rochelle Abdella scored 14 points, including 10 in the second half, to help the West to a 73-69 victory over the East. On the men's side, where Amina Bello and Manny Campbell were representing Mohawk, it was the East prevailing this time, though, 114-110 over the West.
Last weekend was the CCAA Curling National Championships in Peterborough. Mohawk finished the tournament tied with Humber for 4th place with a record of 4-3. The team for Mohawk was skip Sandy Toole, vice Jennifer Montgomery, second Christine Moore, and lead Sarah McFarland, and they were coached by Betty Wackley and Matt Kimber.
Last week at Fleming College in Peterborough was the OCAA All-Star Volleyball game. Mohawk's Justin Scapinello had 8 offensive points to help the West win. On the women's side, Christian van Hardingsveld representing Mohawk as the West won that one 3-2.
Second-year Mohawk forward Andrew Cicatini has been named CCAA Male Athlete of the Week. Cicatini, who was selected Most Valuable Player in the CCAA Basketball National Championships, which was won by the Mohawk Mountaineers in Truro, Nova Scotia.
We sat down with Amina Bello and Matthew Capito about winning national gold for the very first time.
The past 2011-2012 season, the Mohawk men's basketball team has been hard at work, going 13-5 in the regular season and winning the team's first OCAA provincial championship in 40 years. They also went on to win the CCAA National Championship held in Truro, Nova Scotia. Sports Desk had a chance to sit down and ask 2 members of the Mohawk Mountaineers basketball team what this experience and journey has meant to them, not only with winning a national championship, but academically as well. Matt Capito and Amina Bello give their insight.
I was originally recruited by Coach Jonker to come here. I chose to go elsewhere, and because I just heard different things about the Mohawk basketball program, and then didn't work out for me, so I contacted Coach again and asked him if I could come back, and he allowed me to come back here and the opportunity to play basketball as a second chance. And first couple of people just kept saying the same thing, Mohawk basketball this. It just had a bad reputation at the time, and Coach just had a bad reputation at the time, but he just stuck with it, and he always believed we were doing the right things, and you just look into that, and you got to believe your head coach, and we just kept going with it, and came to this year. Last year Minu came in, and luckily we had him again this year. And then when it came to this year, just even in the summer runs, last summer, before the season even started, before school started, you saw different pieces being put into place, such as Andrew Cicatini being brought in, Manny Campbell, Jeff Hunt, and keeping pieces such as Tanner and Taylor and Alex. It all just started to come together for us, and I think as a team we always believed we could do it, and the fans always, our supporters always thought we could do it as well, but there's always those naysayers, and Coach just told us to believe in everything that we were doing and everything that we would run during the season, and he made us believe everything happens for a reason. If we lost a game, we learned from it, and just every day in practice we learned, and then OCAs came, and we were very confident after beating Humber. And then once we beat Humber in the finals, I speak for myself, I thought it was the greatest day ever to win your conference, and after 40 years especially, and then going to nationals was just a dream come true. You always think about playing in nationals, no matter how old you are, when you play, and then for that to happen for us was amazing. And then the fact that we got there, and then seeing these guys play their hearts out in that last final. Minu had 32. Andrew was MVP of the tournament. Alex had maybe his best half I've ever seen him play, and we've played basketball together since we were young. Had 22 points in that second half, and I mean, it all just came together for us. Like I said, you just, I think, taking away from this whole journey, you just realize that everything happens for a reason, like Coach always tried to instill in us, and you just keep working what you believe in, and good things can happen. Coming to Mohawk, seeing the impact that it has in the community here right in Hamilton, and just being from this community, about 10-minute walk from here, I think it gave me a new perspective on Mohawk, and I think the entire school is going in the right direction, not just athletics, and a lot of good things are happening for Mohawk, and I mean, it's an honor just to be a part of it, and to win this national title and kind of put Mohawk on the map and give it an even better reputation. It means a lot.
I'd like to thank Laurie. He was the old athletic director here at Mohawk. I spoke to him first when I was thinking about debating my decision to come here, and he was great. He put me in contact with all the engineering department, faculty and staff to answer a lot of my questions and make sure that I'm making all the right academic decisions. And that was something that I really appreciated in that regard. So I'd just like to thank Lori.
The Mountaineers have been battling with leads and tough opponents all throughout the CCAA National Tournament. So at halftime, Coach Brian Jonker left this message on the whiteboard for all the players. Matt Caputo explains.
Coach put on the board, we had our scouting report, and I'll never forget this. We had our scouting report on the whiteboard for us, and at the bottom he put, "It's a great day to be the best." And at the beginning we got down 9-2, and maybe everyone was a little bit nervous. Being national title game, and then we went on a 29-10 run. And then once that happened, you just kind of, I think everyone kind of felt something special was about to start.
Amino Bello has been a dedicated Mountaineer and a great ambassador for not only the Mohawk men's basketball team, but for Mohawk College as a whole. He takes us through the final celebrations after the game and discusses his future.
It was crazy.
It was crazy, yeah. It's the best way.
Our manager actually has footage. You can see it on Facebook about just our reaction after the game, and everyone was just going bananas. Just a rush of emotion just going through your body, and probably one of the feelings you can't really describe. It's 101 million things going through your body. You're just looking at the scoreboard and just can't believe that you did it. I knew it was my last game of my career, so I just wanted to put it all on the floor. So when I look back at whatever happened, if it was a win or loss, that I knew that I gave 100%. So there would be nothing I could look back and say, oh, I should have did that, or this could have happened. Just leave it all on the floor. Whatever happens, it's great that we got the national title, and I'll look back on this day and definitely proud of that.
From Hamilton Sports Desk, I'm Natasha Fusero.
So send us your stories to hamiltonsportsdesk@gmail.com. Follow us on Facebook at Hamilton Sports Desk, and at Twitter, Mohawk HSD. I just want to say on my own personal account, thank you, Mohawk, for winning the national title. It was amazing to watch you guys play.
Yeah, it's really great that they could go out there to Nova Scotia and beat teams that are seeded better than them. Like University of British Columbia was seeded first overall going into the tournament. Mohawk was only fourth, and they beat them easily and then moved on to go and win the whole thing.
I think they saw the chance of winning national gold, and I don't think they ever looked back. So from all of us here at the show, thanks for watching. I'm Andy Hall.
And I'm Steve Turner.
Thanks.